Hi, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Peter.
I'm Monica.
And I'm Victoria.
And we are Amore. And this is Entertainment Focus.
How are you all today?
Really good.
We're good. It's been a long day, but it's good.
Are you getting used to the long days yet?
We're still being broken in, Jack.
Yeah. I think they'll get better as they become more frequent. I hate to say that phrase, but I think it's true that they will become more frequent.
You'll get used to it. Sleep will be nothing soon.
Sleep is everything.
Sleep next year.
I think we're so used to sort of working in the evenings and that sort of feeling, so getting up at sort of 4 o'clock in the morning is new.
As a singer, you don't really operate before about 10 a.m, 10:30.
I didn't even know there was a 5:15 in the morning. I thought there was only one.
So tell us a bit about you guys. How did you get together? What's the story behind you?
Well, it all started with a friend of mine who was in Starbucks, and he was having a coffee and overheard Warner's talking about the fact that they were looking for 4 classical singers. And he went back to the Royal College of Music, and the head of vocal studies there managed to organise an audition for us, and
Here we are.
And
we
they
were
liked
lucky
us.
enough to.
And you've got an album coming out at the end of this month. Tell us about that. What can we expect?
It's a real mixture on the album, very patriotic with the Jubilee year and the Olympics. So we've got things like Abide With Me, Jerusalem, and then we've got things that really take us back to our roots, our musical roots. So things like Cantique de Jean Racine, which is by Fauré, which we, coming from choral backgrounds when we were youngsters, that was a real sort of inspiring piece for us. And then we've got opera, which is our future, and many tracks like the Brindisi from La Traviata, which is a drinking song, gets everyone up on their feet and partying away.
So that'll be good for the Jubilee then, which you're partaking in. Tell us about that.
We are.
Yeah, we're currently doing a campaign called Serenading Britain in the run-up to the Jubilee, and then that ends on the day that we are on one of the pageant boats and singing the national anthem to the Queen. So I think that kind of
that's like
escalates
the
to that point.
of
As long as none of us fall in.
And then once
Very
we've done
small
that,
edge.
I think we stop the serenade. I think once you've serenaded the Queen on Jubilee Day, you kind of stop the Jubilee celebrations,
rewind.
because you kind of go, that's the top. We can't really go any further. Really.
Are you nervous about performing for the Queen?
Yes.
No, the boys
I
have sung to her before.
No.
So, and she met you and she liked you.
Yeah, she's very nice. I spoke to her for about 5 minutes.
They're old friends. They go way back.
And what kind of thing can we expect from your performance? Because I haven't seen you as live performance yet. What kind of thing do you do live?
I think one of the key things that we've done is we've taken, we've got each voice type, so we've got soprano, mezzo, tenor and bass, and it means that we can take things straight from the score, like the Brindisi. The girls are doing the flower duet on the album. We've got the Pearlfishers, and then we've also got amazing tracks like Ave Maria and Amazing Grace. And so when we're performing them, it's not just one tune. We've got great harmonies been written for us, and I think in the live show, in the long run, we want to be able to do scenes from operas and things like that, and
We love an audience.
Yeah, that's the whole point about
Yeah.
what we do is, give us people there to communicate with, because at the end of the day, that's our job, is just to communicate a
connect.
story
Yeah.
with them. And that's the wonderful thing about live art, if you will, is that it changes depending on who your audience is and sort of what their tastes are.
Yeah.
So you can kind of cater to that, which is quite nice.
And what live plans have you got? Obviously you've got the Jubilee. Have you got anything planned after that?
We've just this morning we've just been recording for Songs of Praise, so we're doing the Olympic special, and we're doing the Jubilee special as well on the 3rd of June. We are we're doing some concerts with Russell Watson at Waddesdon Manor, Scarborough, lots of big open air concerts in beautiful houses and
Summer
parks.
Proms with
Yeah.
Alfie Ball.
And I think the main thing we've got is in November we're singing at the Festival of Remembrance in the Albert Hall in front of the Queen again. And
You
will be
busy by then.
and we're singing the title track of the album, which is out on the 28th of May, and it's called Stand Together, which is written by Ebert Elgar, and it's from a piece called the Enigma Variations, and this track is just an amazing,
Yeah.
Very
It's
stirring.
one of those tunes that's sort of epitomises Britain really.
Yeah.
And it's sort of sound, and I think it's one of those tracks that people will realise, oh, I do know that actually.
I think
And
also more than that, it's a piece that just connects with you and it just warms you and it brings the emotions right to the forefront.
And especially for that occasion, the text is so
Poignant.
Yeah.
So what's it like, is it, in your band, obviously coming up in a great year, you've got the Olympics, you've got the Jubilee, obviously you're good friends with the Queen, so you can sing for them. Brilliant. And how does it feel to be able to launch yourself and build on that foundation with such fantastic worldwide events?
Oh, amazing. It was so lucky.
Bizarre. It's kind of surreal, I think, at the moment.
It's one of those things that I think none of us was ever expecting, but what we hope to do is firstly to repay everyone that gave us an opportunity. We've been we've worked very, very hard, but we've been very fortunate with teachers, coachings, lessons, people who've put time, most of them without being paid, for us, and it's an opportunity for us to pay them back and to pay the music back as well, really. I know that sounds a bit naff, but it's what's got us here, and I think as long as we keep doing that to the best of our ability, then we'll be okay.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit more about the dynamic in the band. How do you complement each other? Who's kind of the wild and the loud?
I tell Vic that he was lovely. That's how I compliment Vic.
That's a lovely
He
compliment
is
all the time.
lovely. I think because we're not a band that's been put together. We're sort of 4 people who go back. I mean, the boys, it's their 10-year anniversary this year.
The romance going on.
And Vic and I have camped together, and I think once you've done that, then
Or more
really,
glammed, not really camped.
we camped.
We camped for one night. It
We
was
did,
horrendous.
and we didn't spend the
It's
second night
awful.
in tent. And so we actually all know each other, and we can read, or we hope to be able to read each other when you can sense someone's feeling a certain way, and we know each other's vocal strengths and weaknesses and personality strengths and weaknesses, and
it's incredible, really, isn't it? Because we're all so different. We're all very different personality types, but we know, like, the guys are amazing. If ever one of us has a bad day, we know how to pick the other person back up and take the pick off.
It's weird. I think I would say sort of it's been quite a roller coaster. It's been such a quick turnaround from sort of signing the deal and doing the album, and that can be quite emotional, and to feel that it's fine to just cry in front of everyone is quite refreshing, rather than feeling these people are going to judge me if I cry again today and again the next day. And so it's nice to feel that you're so at ease with these people that it's.
And with all those tears that happen every day, it's very nice to have someone like Peter. Peter and I, as Monica said, know each other for 10 years. When we sang in a choir together down in Cornwall, and I don't think I could wish for a better person to make you laugh when you most need it. There's always Peter there, which is. So dynamic-wise, Peter is the fun part. I generally take the mickey out of everyone, cause trouble, and then the girls just cry a lot. No,
That's not fair.
I'm joking.
Monica's the mother.
Yeah, she is.
Monica's the
A bit like Monica
timekeeper.
from Friends.
Yeah.
I really want one of the headsets. I want a headset so that I can just tell people where they're supposed to be. And Vic just brings the positivity and the energy and the beauty, to be honest.
So this could be a very interesting performance for the Queen then.
Yeah.
Tears,
Yeah,
jokes.
we'll cry. Yeah.
People do a dance.
Stand up.
Yeah.
I think she'll love it.
I think, I mean, like, in all seriousness,
No.
the music is just, it's incredible, and I think what's happening as well as the laying of the drums in the Albert Hall, and to be singing, we do it twice in the day as well. We do it during the afternoon and again in the evening on BBC, and to be in front of all these people and knowing that behind you a backdrop of images, the people who put their lives on the line, and because we're celebrating, obviously, remembering people who've done that, but also we're also remembering people that still go out there and do that every day, and that is incredible. That's real guts and determination, so it's great to be a part of that.
Not to mention the millions of people that'll be watching you around the world on TV.
Let's not mention that bit.
forgot about that.
Let's just leave
Forget
that bit
about
just
that
now.
bit.
We won't think about that bit just now, or else again there will be more tears, because we've not had any today so far, so it's probably about time, to be honest.
So my last question for you, obviously you've got a very busy year, You've got the album coming out, as we said, at the end of the month. Is there anything else you're going to be able to fit in this year, or is it really just about getting your name out there
A
and
holiday?
showing from what you're about? You don't have a holiday. You do music. No? You don't get
Exactly.
holidays.
This is our holiday.
The label and our management and our agents, they're really happy for us to carry on working and doing doing straight opera and doing concert work and stuff. And for us, it's what we love doing. It's our bread and butter. And so
we're still auditioning. And getting as much outside work as possible, and so it's quite busy, but it's good
fun.
to be.
We love every second of it, so it's amazing to have a job where you go to work every day and you not only get to entertain people, but hopefully we love to inspire people, like a younger generation of performers, and show. I mean, it's certainly, music has changed all of our lives in some way or another, and inspired us and helped us to become, as cheesy as it sounds, better people. So it's great to be able to do that.
Brilliant. Well, best of luck with everything this year.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure you'll
Thank
do
you very much.
fantastic.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
And send the Queen my best.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.